Today, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Costello. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Costello. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
Back.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, strong running at the 30. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Bush. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here.
Powers by at the 40. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Kamara.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator?
Oh, yeah.
What he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games. Continue that in this one.
2nd quarter now for the offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game.
They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Looking to throw. Costello. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. To throw on 2nd down. Costello. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Back to throw. Costello.
Finds his man. It's John Mechie.
They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll get away for time. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get
a fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's a big play there for Seattle. 52 yards. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now this throw caught left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Brandon Cooks, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get...
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And the Seahawks on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Costello. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Off play action. Costello looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now a handoff up the middle. Spurlock. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Staying on his feet. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Caleb Farley.
There, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down. Costello. This will be caught by Brown. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw on second down. Costello. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
They'll throw now on the final play. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. Now Bush on the return.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
They start the second half with Kamara. And some strong running. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Bush on third down. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
On second down now, Spurlock, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
To about the 33-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Bush trying the middle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On the delay, it's Bush. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now Bush running left, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, and what was once a nice drive stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Well, after that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This will be complete to Mechie. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw. Costello.
that his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
It's caught downfield by Mechie.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
John Mechie.
34 yards.
And the Cardinals are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards.
And it was all capped off by a John Mechie touchdown reception. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. Showed some strong running, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. They run off tackle right with Kamara. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. And this offense on third down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Keeps himself upright. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken out here in a game that looks to have been decided already. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Costello. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, a great grab by Wilson. On the move past the 40. He's still on his feet.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Garrett Wilson.
74 yards.
And the Cardinals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Good job, good job.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it.
Kamara up the middle. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
2nd down and 4. Here's the give to McIntosh.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Looking to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
The extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith-Njigba touchdown catch. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Throwing to start the drive. Costello. And that is caught one-handed. Oh my, he pulled it in. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field. They defend their home field again.